Quickly before we get started in this video, I just want to let you guys know that apparently half of my viewers aren't subscribed, so make sure you are subscribed. Thank you very much. Now let's get into the video. Yo guys, Features Gaming here and welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we are back on Euro Truck. It's been a while since we've done a Euro Truck, more specifically the trucking career video here on the channel. It is episode 9 today, and yeah, I'm excited about this one because it's going to be the first time in a long time that you've seen this game in quite good graphics, I think. So yeah, looking forward to this one. Just want to mention quickly, I did actually record in episode 9. This is episode 9, but I had to discard it because the game was just lagging like crazy. So the job I did was, if I go into the progress history, it was Birmingham to Calais, and I took an excavator for about £5,000 in profit, gained 568 experience, and the trip was around 208 miles. So we're going to do another job today. So let's go to the quick job and seeing what we can do. So where are we at the moment? I can't remember. I think we're based either in London or Birmingham. Why isn't this phrase okay? I don't know. It might tell us. Where are we? I don't actually know. It doesn't really matter though, because we'll just get teleported into the truck anyway. So that's the one that gives us most money, from Birmingham to Plymouth. I don't actually think I've got ProMods installed. No, I don't. I'm going to quickly go ahead and load the mods I want. Preferably in ProMods as well, so we can get a better job. Or do we have ProMods? No, we don't have the more updated version of ProMods. So yeah, I'm just going to go and quickly load in all of the different mods again, and I'll be right back. I've honestly been on this loading screen for probably about 4 minutes, and it hasn't changed one bit. If it doesn't change in the next 3 minutes, then I'm going to reload the game a different day, because I have to go somewhere in about 25 minutes, and I thought I was going to be able to do this video in about 20 minutes, but if this isn't loaded in the next 3 minutes, then I'll stop the recording and come back to this on a different day, because I don't know if the game's frozen on me, but I don't know. If it doesn't load in the next 2 minutes, as I said, then I'll reload it a different day. Yeah, I don't think this is working, so I'll catch you up on another day, I guess. As soon as I said that, my game loaded up. I don't know what's going on. Right, because of that, I'll pick the job and then I'll do the job on a different day. So as you can see, in the job market, we've got ProMods, so that's added in a load of cities. Just look at this. We've got Iceland, Faroe Islands, got a bit more of Scotland, a bit more in the East Midlands, the West Midlands as well. We've got a bit more like Cardiff. I don't think that was there. We got Ireland as well, Norwich. I think we got Chelmsford and Croydon down here. There's so many miles to drive. Just look at this. Isle of Man as well. And I think the biggest place where there's loads of cities is either got to be here, down here as well, because just look at all of this. I think this is... what is that? I don't know. I think there's parts of Egypt down there as well. A bit more work on Italy, but look at the amount of miles there are to drive in Italy. Not Italy, in Germany. Just look at that. So yeah, let's pick a job. Hopefully we get a decent job. We got Paris to Pau, I think that is, offering in £16,000. We're getting some long jobs there. That's 12 hours. Southampton to Mannheim in Germany. Birmingham to Arnsbruck. Calais to Toulouse in a Scania Next Gen as well. That's quite tasty. Offering in £14,000 as well. Calais to Limerick, so we could actually go to Ireland. And you know what? I'm fancying a trip over to Ireland. Either Ireland or if we could actually go to Iceland. If we can get a trip to Iceland, I'm going to take it. If we can't, then I'll take that one to Ireland. What's this? London to Dublin. Yeah, I don't want to do that one because I want to actually drive a little bit in Ireland. Wexford. Yeah, that's not going to happen. That's taking 2 ferries as well. I don't think there is any to Iceland. I think the initials for Iceland is IS or something. And going through these lists of jobs, I don't think there is one to Iceland, so I think it will be the Ireland job. Oh, NL, Netherlands. Wexford again. We don't really want to go there. Yeah, I don't think there is going to be one to Iceland. How many pages of jobs have I got? GMB. Oh, that's Isle of Man. Alright. That kind of got me wondering a little bit. GB. Oh, that's Jersey. Fancy you going to Germany? To Jersey, sorry, not Germany. I don't think there is any, is there? No. So it looks like we're taking. Was it on this page? Yeah, it looks like we're going to Limerick. It's two ferries as well, but the ferries are going to be covered by our employer anyway. So we're going to go from Calais in France across the. I presume that's going to be the Channel Tunnel to Felixstowe. Then we're going to go across the UK, get on the M25 around London, go through Birmingham, Manchester, possibly. I'll see if I can pick up any discoverables along the way, and then down to Ireland in Limerick, Limerick in Ireland. So let's take that. 16 tons of tyres from Nissa to Tesco. Okay, I'm not really sure Tesco wants 16 tons of tyres, but we'll go with it. And once we get in as well, I'll figure out the route, do what we need to do, and yeah, we'll figure out the discoverables, come back on a different day and actually complete this job. Yeah, I'm actually excited about this one. It is in the very old, type Scania as well. What's the engine specs? It's only a 360 brake horsepower engine. It actually should be fine. It's only 16 tons, isn't it? Yeah, it should be fine actually. Right. That explored map thing said 1%. Now I've added in ProMods, it's gone down by half. So ProMods adds in, I'm going to guess like half or like double the amount of what the base game has, which is that is just enormous. Right, so we've actually already discovered Calais. I didn't think we had. So yeah, we are going to be taking the Channel Tunnel. Can we drop down to Folkestone? Oh, there isn't actually anything in Folkestone. Okay. Right, around London. I think we're pretty much going to have everything around London, and we're not actually taking the M25 like I thought we were. We're actually taking the A12 and then the A406. I don't really think there is anything we need to do in London. There's a garage down there, but it's not discoverable. The discoverables are what I'm mostly looking for. There's one in Chelmsford, but we're not taking the M25. If we were taking the M25, I probably would have gone into Chelmsford. Why isn't it taking us on the M25 just out of curiosity? Is it because of these tolls? Maybe. Dropping in Birmingham. Yeah. May as well. A nice loop around there. We need to get these discoverables early on. Manchester, yeah, that's going to be all over the place. I mean, I suppose if we go to Manchester, then we can get the ones in Liverpool as well. Holyhead, don't really think there is anything in Holyhead. Yeah, didn't think there was. Dublin. It's going to be a bit weird, I think. You went to that side. Yeah, that should pick it up. Taking the M7 to Limerick. Can we get these quickly? Yeah, I don't think that'll take anything. So next checkpoint time is 5 hours. Where's that? That would be in Birmingham. So it only takes 5 hours to get from Calais to Birmingham. I don't think that's Oh, I did not mean to do that. I didn't know that reset navigation thing worked. Oh god, let's add in those what we did. Yeah. Now that we know what we're doing, I think we should be fine. Alright, let's drop down there. So we've added on about, I'm going to guess about 3 hours, 4 hours of our original plan time. 726 miles. Obviously, we don't know the ferry costs, but you know that gets covered by our employer anyway. But the thing I don't know is, does it take it out of your paycheck, or do they literally just cost for it? Like, do they still give you the full 14 grand? I don't know. But yeah, that is going to be the journey that we're going to do. So I'll catch up with you guys in probably tomorrow or in a couple of days, and we'll complete this journey. So it's now the next day and I have some time, so let's go and complete this job finally. This job's from Calais to Limerick, so I might actually need to turn this up in my ears a little bit. Just maybe do that. There we go. So I've got about a few things to talk about. So we'll talk about those as we're on the journey.
Navigation resumed.
Hopefully it will be the hold on. Alright, let me just change those gears real quick. There we go. So hopefully these different things will, after this stops freaking out on me a little bit, hopefully it should take the amount of the journey, but I don't know. Because obviously I don't really test these things. Am I going the right way?
Lost. Navigation resumed.
Yeah, I am going the right way, okay. There's just no GPS in this truck, that's all. So,
50 feet. Turn left.
yeah, hopefully they do cover the time of this journey, but as I said, I'm not too sure.
Continue straight.
So the first one is, I don't know if I've talked about it in this video or not, because I recorded this yesterday and I have a terrible memory, but I have performed a factory reset on my laptop, and mainly I did this because, obviously, of the
in 50 feet.
because of the lagging issue on all of my games. My games weren't running as smoothly as they should do.
Turn left.
Like Euro Truck on ultra high graphics was running at like 20 frames a second, and on the lowest setting it was probably only running on like 30 to 40, which was still okay to game on. It was okay, but I knew that I could get the higher end of the graphics. Similarly with like Formula 1, it got to a stage where it was on the lowest graphical setting and I was still getting 8 frames a second. And I was just like, okay, this is just getting stupid now. I think we've tried everything we can to try and sort this thing out, and it just ain't working. I think it will just be good enough to just do a factory reset and just see what happens, because I think it will just be quicker than just sitting around trying to wait for a solution. So we did the factory reset. It didn't take long at all, to be fair. It only took about, I think probably only about half an hour to do, which was actually quite impressive, but it kind of got us skeptical at the same time, because we didn't know whether it had worked or not. Because normally a factory reset we've never done it, so we didn't actually know what time it was going to take, but my stepdad had kind of like an estimate time that it could take several hours, and I was just like, okay, well I might not be able to do the Roblox stream on that day, because I was planning to do a Roblox stream in the evening. Look, I was able to do it because obviously of the time, but for a PC, for a laptop that was kind of like at my level, that was just lagging on pretty much everything I ever threw at it, apart from Live for Speed. Live for Speed is just a very it's not a game that requires a lot of power to do, like you would expect with something like Assetto Corsa, R Factor 2 and stuff like that. So Live for Speed was okay, but the other games like Euro Truck, GTA, stuff like that, they just didn't want to perform well unless it was on a low setting. So we performed the factory reset, and as I said, I thought it was going to take ages to do, to just, you know, get my PC back to a state of where it was. Yeah, we can go in front of this dude. But it didn't. It only took, as I said, about 30 minutes, probably 30 to an hour minutes, probably 30 minutes to an hour. And because I have loads of stuff on my PC, because obviously I have loads of different games, programs to be able to stream with and stuff, it would have taken a pain to get everything back on, but it kind of got me thinking as well, this could actually be a good thing to do. So then when it comes to I need to get everything back, the essential things I need, so stuff like OBS, Audacity, my games and stuff like that, to actually do the YouTube that I need to do, like the streaming and stuff, I'd only download those things and then move on to things I want. So that's kind of where I am now. I'm only downloading things that I want now. So I need to download a program to get a timing on my streams, because I'm planning to do a 12-hour stream next Sunday, I think, when you're watching this video, because I don't know when this video is coming out. I'm thinking to get it out on Thursday, this video right now on Thursday, which is tomorrow for me, when I'm recording this video.
In 50 feet, turn right.
So yeah, I need to download a program. I have a program in mind, it's called Snaz. I think another YouTuber uses it, and it basically allows me to have like a timer on the stream. So I'm going to have like a timer going up from basically 0 to 12 hours, because I'm planning to do a 12-hour stream, as I said. And ever since I've performed with Factory Reset, my games have looked and run a lot better. Yes, I'm slowing down. I did reinstall my overclocking software program as well, which is a program I use to try and get a bit more out of my games. But even with that, trying to record OBS, trying to record Euro Truck on OBS, I was still getting about like 50 frames when driving, and normally I could get about 70 and stuff. So that got me thinking, okay, so it's probably an issue with OBS. And then it got me wondering, wait, could actually be a problem with my overclocking software? I'll talk a bit more about that when we travel over to Folkestone.
GPS signal lost.
It will always say
Navigation resumed.
Welcome to Kent. Hopefully I can get one of my photos featured on that. That'd be brilliant. That'd be pretty cool.
GPS signal lost. Navigation resumed.
I'm not going to get out of that, am I? Are we actually in the thing itself? We are, so we actually need to drive out. This is realistic, jeez. I love this. We actually have to drive out of the train. We could just get out here, but I'm actually just going to go straight on, because this is fun. You actually get to drive on the train when you install ProMods. This is awesome. Yes, I am on 2.8 as well. And I got the 2.8, I think it's 2.8 or 1.8. Or whatever it is. I think it is 2.8. Whoops, I've gone too far. Reverse it up. Keep it steady. You need to pull forward because my trailer's just going all over the place. Let's try and get a bit more. There we go. There we go. That was fun. Yeah, I am on 2.8 of Euro Truck. And I don't know if that's what you had to do. I don't know if that's just a glitch with my saved game. But that was fun. Anyway, about my factory resets. Yeah, I was recording Euro Truck on OBS, as I said, and it was only running about 50 frames when normally I could get about 70. So I was kind of thinking, okay, what is happening? And whenever I closed Euro Truck down, I still got 50 frames, and I was just like, okay, things are starting to go up. What's the problem? So I was thinking, okay, probably it's one of my programs that I installed, and I don't know how it came into my mind, but I thought it was probably my overclocking software. So I installed all of the overclocking software things and stuff like that. Euro Truck up, and then it was running at like 70 again. Like I think even at some stage I was getting up to 90 frames on ultra graphics, which was just incredible. And I was just like, oh, my old friend, it's come back. So oh, I kind of jumped out of that car a little bit there. I need to be on the other side. Wait, do I? Yeah, I'm in Europe. Oh wait, yeah, I do need to be on this side. It's crazy how the game kind of like tricks with my mind. So like I was thinking, okay, right, I need to be on my cab needs to be on that side of the truck, in that seat, and I need to be on the left-hand side of the road. It was being weird with my mind. Yeah, I do need to be on this lane. Don't need fuel. I'm fine for that. The truck you get when you start a quick job should have enough fuel in there easily to do your to complete your job. Foxton discovered. Thank you. So yeah, my laptop got back to where it was, like running perfectly fine, and opened up OBS, did a few test things. It was locking in at around 60 frames, but even now when I'm playing, I was getting up to like 70 to maybe 80 frames. So maybe that issue's done. I mean, now it's only saying that I'm getting 60 frames, but you guys are only seeing 60 frames, so it's all good. So I've finally got my laptop back to where it was, and I am loving it. It is so good. Like, I've got a bunch of... Oh, jeez. I thought he was just gonna walk out. So yeah, I've got my laptop back to where it was, which should mean streaming and stuff should work. And I have done a few streams here on the channel of my... on Roblox with my new computer, or my new laptop with it doing the factory reset. And it's still lagging occasionally on some games. But it could be that I'm only locking in the stream at 1080-30. But the thing is, there's a weird glitch on YouTube for when I stream. I can't. It only locks in at 1080-30. I even tried turning the settings down to 720, and it still said 1080. And I was just like, okay. I tried doing 50 frames, 60 frames, and it still locked in at 30. And I was just like, okay, well, I'm just going to stream at 1080-30 because there's no point on putting more power down on my CPU if it's only going to lock in at 30.
Right.
And it did make the games run a lot quicker, I'm not going to lie. But still, there is still a few kind of like... Oh, I'm in the wrong lane. There is still occasionally lag spikes in there, and it can happen. I'm not saying that my PC should be, top of the end best laptop. There will be some issues with it. Especially coming off just from a factory reset as well. So there will be a few lag spikes. But just in general, my games are running completely fine, and I'm super happy now because I can play games like I was doing before, like in January, March time. I think it was May time my laptop started to go a bit weird. But yeah, my laptop's now fine and I can play games on it. Lovely. So you're going to be seeing a few good streams now, like a few more Euro Truck streams. You're going to be seeing what else? I mean, the only things I've got planned to stream for at the moment is mainly only Roblox and Euro Truck, or just any trucking game really, whether it's a Euro Truck or American Truck or Truckers MP. And that's going to lead me nicely onto my next point that I want to talk about, is my new streaming schedule, because since I posted that streaming schedule on my Discord and on YouTube, a few things have happened since then. So there is going to be a different change to my streaming schedule. I don't think I'll make a video on it because these things are just...
second exit.
Because if I set to one streaming thing, there are going to be different things that are going to happen, and it's just going to make it really weird to just keep making a streaming schedule on YouTube every single week. So I do highly suggest though you join Discord if you haven't already. It's completely fine. Link in the description, and I think it's there as well. Just type in discord.io/fetch, and you should be entered into my Discord, hopefully, if the link's working. And I'll try and keep all of you up to date over there on the announcements channel. So I'd say every week or so I'm probably going to post out on the announcements page what the current streaming schedule is going to be like in that week. But things are subject to change, is all I'm going to say. I'm basically going to go over a rough idea on what the streaming schedule is going to be like now. So, what's happened since... Yeah, I need to be in this lane. What's happened since that video is I've started doing a hobby that I used to do before lockdown. Like, I've always been at it. And it's drumming. I actually do some drumming lessons. Yes, I know. I've started to go back to drumming now, and we're still trying to discuss like a time that would help, because it's currently set to a Tuesday at not 8:30, it's 6 PM. Times may change. And I know that, because drumming is only half an hour long, but then when I come back, obviously I need to eat and stuff. And yes, I could do a stream after that, but the thing is, it will only be like an hour long, so it wouldn't really be worth it, really, to call it Roblox Live, whatever episode number it is, if it's only going to be an hour long and we're probably going to play, you know, like 2 games on it, or even just stick on 1 game. So I think I'm going to take Tuesday as a day off and do it as a video. Also, I have football matches or work as well on Tuesday sometimes as well. That'll be a week that I don't do drumming, so we're going to let my drumming teacher know ahead of time. But then again, it may vary, because if the weather's not good outside, A, the match might be called off, and B, do I really want to go out in that weather to, you know, record it and stuff? So yeah, like, things can be a bit twitchy on this channel, if you see what I mean. So like, I could say like today's going to be a video, like that's all good and done for, but then you might see a stream and you're just like thinking, well, hold on, I thought you had drumming or you have a match, what's happened? And yes, that is true, I should be, but the thing is that, like, if the weather's bad, like either the match has been called off or the weather's too bad for me to go. Similarly with drumming, it might be called off last minute or something like that. So if I can, I'll try and let you guys know on Discord, like, straight away what's happening, like if the match has been called off, if drumming has, you know, been cancelled or something, been moved or something. I'll try and let you know the second it's happened on Discord, and then tell you what I may do, like I may do a stream on that day or something like that. Mondays I'm free basically all the time, but we've changed it for it to be a Truckers MP stream starting at 4 PM, because Dark Reaper, or Little Jacob, who's watching this video, I think, because he likes my Euro Truck stuff, he says that Mondays he's effectively free. He wasn't available last Monday, but that was just a one-off. So we're kind of switching the Truckers MP streams to being on Monday. Okay, maybe not. Maybe let's not go into that lane. So yeah, we're changing the Truckers MP streams to being on I think that was a speed bump there.
Keep left.
To being on Monday, which will mostly be Euro Truck. I don't think we'll ever do American Truckers MP, because it's just like no one really goes on to American Truckers MP. Well, not a lot from people to my knowledge.
Right.
So yeah, I think whenever we do on Truckers MP, it will mostly be Euro Truck. I don't think we'll ever do American Truck, unless they have like a high demand to do an American Truckers MP stream. If ever I was to do American Truck, it'll be on single player, but mostly if I do Euro Truck, it'll be on Truckers MP. And maybe sometimes on a one-off, I may do Euro Truck single player as well. Just making sure no one's going to be cutting into my line yet, into my lane. That's good. So Monday, Truckers MP stream, mostly going to be Euro Truck. Starting at 4 PM, having a break at about 6, half 6-ish for me to go and have some tea. I could vary from, you know, the duration I have my tea, because yeah, I have quite a lot. Not gonna lie, I do eat quite a lot of food, and then obviously I need to get a well, I'm gonna try and get like a water bottle ready for the start. But sometimes I don't have it with me to start off with, so then I need to, you know, obviously make that and stuff. So that's Monday. Tuesday will be a video at 4:30 every single week regarding the situation with either football or drumming. Always going to be a video. And then on Wednesday, depends on what I'm doing on Tuesday. So if I have drumming, there will 100% be a stream on Wednesday. If there's a football match, however, there's a slight possibility I might be able to do a Roblox stream, because when I edit football matches, I try and get them out the next day. It can take quite a while to edit down a 90-minute match, especially trying to do it in a day as well. Because what I have to do is, well, I don't have to do it. It's just what I want to do, really. I like editing the matches. I love doing it. I love recording them as well. But the thing is that, like, in order to try and make it look professional, which is what I want to do, is I have to effectively go through the entire match. Like, I have to re-watch it. And I write down notes of the different times there are. And I basically write that in the notepad, so then when I go to edit the highlights, which I may do the day after, the highlights didn't take any time at all, really. I mainly only take at most probably an hour, and I note down the times of the different things, but then I obviously need to, you know, I need to split the stuff, I need to cut it down, I need to, you know, add in a score line and stuff. It can take a while to do. I add in some fancy graphics as well. I just rely really on both teams to really post the names of the players on Facebook or Twitter or whatever they do. So then I know what their names are for the match, because I add in some like graphics where their name pops up at the bottom. Obviously, I'm in contact with the team's manager, the home one, basically, the one that's around the corner from me. So he kind of sends me the team sheets pretty much every single match, and when I do my commentary, because I do commentary on the things, I basically have my phone out so then I can read the names and stuff. And it's also good when it comes to editing it as well, because all I have to do is either listen to who I said it was or look out for the number, and then basically on my phone work out the corresponding player's name. So it can take a while to do. It normally takes about, I'm going to say probably about 3 hours to edit the entire match. But then obviously I need to render it and upload it. Rendering can take anywhere from an hour and a half to maybe 2 hours and a half. About 2 hours, I'm going to say, estimated, or roughly 2 hours. So, and then uploading it as well probably can take about an hour to upload. So you can see that it can take quite a while to edit a match, and yes, it's all good and well doing that, but then the thing is that that's going to be like literally the day after. Like, I'm going to wake up and then be immediately on that, and normally, like, at the end of all of that, I just want to rest and stuff. So Possibly there could be, but if there isn't, then just bear that in mind. Again, join my Discord and I'll try and give you updates on that. Wednesday, oh, I've just talked about Wednesday. Thursday, a video at 4:30 because I go and do a hobby called dance in the evening as well. That might be changing in a few weeks as well because of the current pandemic. Infection rates and stuff are starting to go up. And yeah, so we don't know the issue on that as well. So again, join my Discord because again I'll be giving you updates on that. Basically, if you need anything from me really about updates on YouTube or anything, the first place I alert you guys is on Discord because it's real time and stuff. So yeah, please, if you want to know more about streaming and stuff, just join my Discord and it'll just make my life easier. I'll try and put out posts on the community tab as well if I can do. But I don't know. Discord is just super easy to use. So yeah, join the Discord and I'll keep you updates on Thursday and stuff. Friday, 100% going to be a stream, Roblox stream in the evening. You may be saying as well, why don't you do streams in the afternoon? Well, the thing is that because schools and colleges have started to go back, well, for the moment, I don't really want to stream in the afternoon because with people being back at school, as I said, and college and work, they might not be able to watch the stream. So like, say for a Roblox game, it'll be a bit unfair to stream it in the afternoon when probably only 2 people are watching. Rather as in like the evening when pretty much everyone's free, then I can stream basically. Do you see where I'm going? See where I'm coming from here? So yeah, I don't really want to do them in the afternoon when most people aren't available, but in the evenings most people are available. 4 o'clock streams for the Euro Truck one as well. People normally finish at school and college at around 3:30ish. So I think 4 is a good time to start. And obviously videos being uploaded at 4:30. Pretty much everyone is done by then. So then they can watch my content. I mean, I'm not saying like I'm doing this for viewers. I'm not doing it at all for viewers. I just try and make it so the content can be available when people are available to watch it.
Keep left.
If you see what I mean. So yeah. And I know that there's going to be people living in different time zones, I know, but I'm just trying to suit my streaming schedule to my time zone, which is BST, because I live in the UK. As well with GMT as well, when the clocks go back and all of that random stuff. So yeah, just bear that in mind as well. I mean, I do apologise if you live, in a different time zone and it's probably, like midnight where you are when I start streaming. It's just that I can't really guarantee where everyone is living and trying to adapt streams to their time zone. I can't really do that like all the time, so if I just go with one time zone, you can watch the streams back on replay and stuff. So yeah, I do apologise if the streams don't suit your time zones, but I've tried to suit it to the best I can do, if you see what I mean. Meanwhile, back in the game, we are currently heading into Birmingham because I think we have a few discoverables that we need to collect. I think it's an agency and a truck dealer. I think it's a DAF truck dealer and an agency. I'm not entirely sure, so don't judge me on that. Well, it's probably a Volvo. I can't imagine it being like a Scania or Iveco.
Keep left.
I'm pretty sure it's either a Volvo or DAF. If not, then I'm stupid. I think it's quite a small one, but I can't fully remember, as I said. I think the first one we're going to get is an agency, and then the second one is going to be the truck dealer. That's why I thought it was probably going to be like a Volvo or DAF one, because they're usually the small ones. I mean, obviously, well, London having a big Volvo, truck dealership.
Turn left.
But yeah. Going back onto the streaming schedule then, Saturdays and Sundays, obviously the weekends. Again, I could have something to do at the weekends as well, usually on Saturday.
Then turn right.
Which is can be a
Turn
match
right.
as well. So, if a match does happen, then obviously there won't be a stream on Saturday. There'll be a video at 4:30 PM as well. Yep, there's the agency. Oh no, that's the garage. The next thing should be the agency. As we go around this corner, it should be the agency. There it is. Job at net. Job at net. What? Anyone like set up a company called Job at Net?
Second exit.
So if there is a match on Saturday, then there'll be a video at 4:30. And Sunday as well, depends on what I do. So again, could be a video at 4:30. I mean, if there is a match, I'm going to post a video at 4:30 anyway. Right, what is this one? Oh, it's an MAN. I forgot about MANs.
Keep right.
If there is a match on Saturday, then there may be again another stream in the evening. It's a bit more possible for a Roblox stream to happen on Sunday than on Wednesday if there was a match on Tuesday, because obviously the matches on Tuesday start in the evening. They start, I think it's like at 7:45. So when I get home, I'm pretty much getting ready to go to sleep. But on the weekends, the matches start at 3, so I pretty much have the evening to start editing some of it. I may not be able to do all of it, and then in the morning I can probably, do the editing, do the rendering and uploading. So then I should hopefully be available for the evening to do a stream, but I'm not too sure. If there isn't a match, then it really all comes down to either I'm free or Formula 1, because I'm actually quite a big fan of Formula 1. So if there's qualifying on that day, then the stream will still happen on... I'm speeding slightly. If there is F1 on that weekend, then the stream will happen in the evening. And then on Sunday, again, the thing is, I'm trying to get back into doing my race reactions, which I basically react to the entire race. I do like a watch-along thing with you guys, and react to the race live on a live stream. And then in the evening, I'll then do a Roblox stream. If there isn't a Formula 1, it's starting to rain, awesome, in-game. If there isn't If there isn't F1, then there'll be a stream in the afternoon from, and I know these time zones it'll be from 2 till 5. So hopefully you've been able to understand what I meant just there about my different, streaming times. I've tried to make it a bit understandable, but if I haven't, then I do apologise. But yeah, there you go.
Then continue straight.
So I only have one more thing to talk about. Is he gonna let me go?
Continue straight.
I think he is, okay. And that is, I'm going to do a Q&A on the channel, so basically a Q&A announcement. So I'm going to upload a video explaining that I want questions and all the details about it. So I'm going to post that next Monday, which is the 14th of September, I do believe. So you guys can basically comment all of your questions. I have some questions already.
Continue straight.
The question deadline is on the 20th of September, which is the Friday. No, the 18th of September, because I'm going to record the video on the Saturday. Because... Wait, can I? Yes, I can. I can record the video on the Saturday in the morning or in the evening or whenever. And then I'll get it edited to go out on Sunday. And then that'll be the Q&A video. And also, next Sunday as well, the 20th of Sunday, as it's looking, might change. We're going to be hitting Roblox Live episode 100. And for the 100th episode of my Roblox live streaming, I want to do a 12-hour stream. So I've just looked at the time and I think my dinner's ready, so I'm gonna try and find a rest stop, go and have my dinner, come back, and then return to truck driving. I thought I'd have enough time to do this, but obviously I don't. I don't want my, dinner to be down there, getting all cold. I want to go and eat it. I'm a hungry fetch. So yeah, I'm gonna look out for a rest stop, really. I mean, I can just pause the game, go and have my dinner, and then come back. But I want to try and be realistic. I mean, there's a rest stop coming up anyway, so it doesn't make a difference. So let's just continue over there. This is what it's going to be like on my Trucks MP streams. I mean, obviously I'm going to cut out me having dinner. I'm not going to leave it all in. But yeah, I'm just going to go and have my dinner, cut it out, and yeah. So I think this is the right entrance. Yeah. I'm just going to pull in. We don't need fuel. I'm just going to go and park up at the end over here. Just park up here. There we go. So I'm going to go and have some, I'm going to go and have my dinner, so, yeah, I'll be right back after I finished. Right, so I'm back, and I think I accidentally forgot to pause the game, so... I think the game has been running throughout this entire time. I'm not too sure. Getting out of it is going to be tricky, isn't it? I think that truck behind me is actually letting me go. That's good of it. I don't actually know which one my hazard button is. I think it's that one. There we go. So, where were we? I talked about my Q&A. So basically, I'll be posting a video on the 14th of September asking you guys to get some questions in. Telling you all of the details as well about when the video is coming out and stuff. So as I said, the deadline's on the 18th of September and the video will be coming out on Sunday. Talked about how I wanted to do a 12-hour Roblox live stream on Sunday the 20th as well to celebrate hitting live stream episode 100 of Roblox. So yeah, I've done that. And that's basically all I wanted to say. So how long have we got left? We've got about 10 hours left. Just get up to speed here, here we go. And we need to be there Thursday, 1:18 AM. What time is it today? It's Wednesday the 28th. No, Wednesday, 8:22 AM. We're expected to get there tonight. So yeah, we've got time. Alright, that's fine. There's one thing that I was watching on YouTube though as I was having lunch or dinner, whatever you want to call it, and that is I've talked about them on the channel already. I think it's like a company or like a an organisation called Sim Broadcasts. They basically broadcast some races in Live for Speed, and they did the Open Endurance Cup, which I took part in, and we've just finished it. I can't remember where I came overall. I think I've got it somewhere, but I can't remember what it was. But when I was doing the last one, round 4, I came 5th place in that, which was awesome. I had an interview mid-race, so it meant that I had an interview as I was driving, and they basically told me to take them on a lap. They didn't expect me to commentate, but I did, because I can actually do a lot of commentary and stuff.
Keep left.
So
Then take the exit on the left.
I commentated around the lap.
Take the exit on the
Just
left.
quickly, is this where the ferry is? I don't think it is. But yeah, I commentated around the lap. Apart from getting the commentator mixed up, because I thought it was Pete, but then it was actually Jack. So yeah, I do apologise if any of them are watching. I have no idea if they are. But yeah, I watched I think it was their... it was a TRR Championship race. I can't remember which one. The latest one that they've done, I think, as this video is coming out.
Keep right.
And they had an announcement in
Continue
there that they
straight.
were doing a TBO challenge. Or Sim Broadcast weren't doing it, but there was a TBO challenge that was
Continue straight.
happening, and sign-ups are now available. Now, I don't want to do the championship like I don't want to do the championship, but I would love to commentate throughout it. Like be one of the commentators, and at the end of the championship they're doing a 6-hour endurance race. Now, there's parts of me that are wanting to do that, but parts of me that are not. I want to do it because I love endurance racing. I've recently got into it and it's actually pretty good. But B, I don't have any friends to survive for 6 hours, so I'm going to have to do the solo drive all by myself, and I don't think I'll be able to do that. Just entered Wales in game as well. And C, I just love to commentate over it as well, over 6 hours, because A, I wouldn't have to do like all of the commentary by myself, and obviously I'll be able to, you know, go for a break and stuff and not have someone, you know, mess up my race. So yeah, but the thing is, because I got of that idea, after I did the lap of Blackwood, which was the track that we did for round 4 of the Open Endurance Cup, I don't know whether Jack was joking about this, but after he said, we could get you a job here, and I was just like, and I said I wouldn't mind that, because obviously I actually wouldn't mind having like a job at Sim Broadcast. I think it's voluntary though as well. It's not paid. Well, I don't think it is. If it is paid, then that is doubly good, but I'll be absolutely 100% committed to do it, even if it was voluntary, because I just love commentating and stuff. I'd love to commentate over races and stuff. It's been like a dream of mine, really. Like, ever since I watched commentary on like football, F1, like it's always been like in my mind saying, oh, I'd love to do that. And yeah, so I don't know if Jack was joking about that or not, but yeah, if he wasn't joking, then yeah, I don't know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to email Pete. I think he's the organizer of Sim Broadcasts, and basically going to send him an email seeing if I could, you know, maybe, you know, get a commentator kind of like role thing. I don't know how it all does it. I don't know how like you do it, but yeah, I'm just gonna like send in an email, just like, you know, touching up on it, and basically he'll do what he needs to do, come back to me, I guess, with all the necessary things I need to do. Yeah, I don't know how I don't know how you do it, so yeah, this is gonna be all new. Now, going back to the streaming schedule, that might conflict with it, but yeah, I don't know. That's the thing. Right, I need that bus to kind of back off because I need to go into this lane because I'm way quicker than that car. And I've pretty much finished everything I want to say. There's nothing really I need to say. I swear we've been on this road before. Or am I imagining things? I swear this is the place where they had that weird glitch of just some traffic lights that were like after the roundabout. Yeah, there they are. I've been here before. I'm in the wrong lane here, aren't I? Bangor? Is that what it's called? I have no idea. Let's move into this lane because we are a slow vehicle. And we're supposed to be in this lane anyway as well. Alright. Said everything I need to. I don't really think there is anything else I can talk about. I didn't plan to say much. I was only planning to say mainly 3 points, and I just thought of that point as I was having dinner. 8 hours remaining. I think about... You can probably knock off at least half of that. Taking the ferry, I guess, over from... I don't know where we are exactly going. From the UK over to Ireland. So I presume it's a ferry. I don't think there's any Eurotunnels down the west of the UK or England for that matter. So I think it's going to take more than 3 hours to go over there. And then obviously we have to drive down from, I think it's Dublin probably where we're taking the ferry from, down to Limerick, which is where we're dropping this load off. I did just see a sign for Holyhead, and I think that's where we're actually going to. I think we're taking the ferry from Holyhead, but I can't remember. We get a nice zoom out maybe of the map, we can kind of get a guess on where we are. Yeah, we're currently heading to Holyhead, so after we take the next exit, then it's just basically a drive down to the ferry, I think. So we're nearly there, nearly at the ferry point to take us over to Ireland, and then we just basically take a drive in Ireland. And I think when we go over to Ireland, I'll just talk about the scenery over there, see what I like about it. But I just love ProMods. It's awesome. It's so beautiful as well. Just adds in a load more cities, which
right.
that's the bit I don't like because it makes you impossible to it makes it impossible to, you know, do the driving. However, that's another road closed thing, and we have had that before. So are we at the same place? I can't remember. Have we already been over to Ireland? I don't think we have.
Keep left.
Yeah, you can't go that way, mate, I'm afraid.
Keep left.
But I swear we've been over here before. But yeah, the thing I do like about ProMods is that they've basically redone every single thing, and that's what I like because it just makes everything look a lot more realistic. And it just looks awesome as well, rather than just, you know, like a standalone town, small town. Like ProMods have taken that and expanded on the cities. And it looks amazing. Like, you won't have towns like that in standard Euro Truck. You'll only ever get them in ProMods. amazing. Yes, I'm slowing down. Some roadworks there. So we're near the ferry. Literally just a couple more meters. Oh, red light. Didn't see that one coming. You always got to be alert on where everything is. There we go. Thanks for that, mate. Just got off quick so then he could, you know, try and cut me off. But literally a few more 100 meters and we'll be there. Here we are.
Signal lost. Navigation resumed.
Right, so I'm just going to follow the road
Making
signs, so we
U-turn.
need to go this way. And get on this way, I think. And this is one you have to drive on as well. I love these ones where you actually have to drive on the ferry. It's a lot more realistic. But you know, you have to get on to the ferry.
GPS signal lost. Navigation resumed.
Right, there we go. Now time to head over to Dublin. It's going to take 3 hours and 15 minutes. I think when we got onto the ferry, we were estimating about 7 hours remaining. So that should take us down to
GPS signal lost.
2 hours and
Navigation
45
resumed.
minutes, I think. 2 hours and a half remaining of our journey. I don't fully know. We'll have a look.
GPS signal lost.
Obviously, it doesn't tell us
Navigation
yet.
resumed.
So let's head out and get onto the road, and it should tell us.
Continue straight.
Oh no, 3 hours and 3 hours and a half.
Keep
Okay then.
Then turn left.
Oh yeah, 'cause 7 to... Oh yeah.
Turn left.
There was 6 for a moment. Oh, I don't know. I don't understand times. So immediately there's just a, you know, like a crane thing there. Like all of this is done by ProMods. All of Ireland is in ProMods. Ireland isn't in the base game. All of the different depots and stuff either side. Loads of junctions.
Continue straight.
The roads look more realistic with, like, you know, double yellow lines and stuff. Loads of signage as well. He must have gone through a red light, 'cause there's no way he went on green. Maybe they've tweaked with the AI so they can be a bit more, you know, different. I mean, I have got a traffic mod on, so it could be that. It's like, I think it's like real density and real behaviour, so I don't know if that is that they can actually, you know, jump red lights and stuff. A Tesco there, if you want. A
Continue
few
straight.
houses here as well. Could have kept going. Yeah, this is cool. A few more houses. I mean, I don't know if they're houses or
In 50 feet.
or
Turn left.
flats.
Turn left.
City centre. I don't think they've made the city centre in Ireland, but yeah. We can't go in that lane because that lane's for buses. It's actually called Lana Bus, which I basically mean is.
Keep right.
I basically think it's
Then turn right.
bus lane in Ireland.
Turn right.
good that I chose the right side of the road as well. Because normally when I go over a ferry, I usually instantly think to go onto the other side of the road. And I wasn't actually 100% sure if Ireland actually drove on the left or right hand side of the road. They're letting me go. Thank you. So yeah, it's good that I chose the left-hand lane because that seems to be correct. Oh, that's going to be a red light, yeah. I should have stopped there, but I didn't think. Right, Volvo truck dealer discovered.
Continue straight.
You got these parked cars down here as well. That's another thing ProMods has added. And that makes it a lot more realistic. He's going to jump out in front of me, yep. Because he's a car, not a truck. If I was a car, he probably would have waited.
Straight.
Yep, again he's going to cut out. But they are going a good speed, so you know it didn't make me brake, so yeah, they're allowed to do that.
Continue straight.
Oh, going a bit quick, aren't I? Still got 3 hours remaining. And this is all one city as well. I don't think we've ever left Dublin. So you can see just how much
Turn right.
ProMods has added. A city is like the length of the base game from one city to another. It's insanely big how much ProMods have added. There's an Asda there.
In 50 feet, turn left.
A very fitting Iceland. Just further up the road.
Turn left.
Oh wait, wrong country. We're in Ireland, not Iceland. But yeah, in Iceland, I can guarantee they have a load of Icelands in there. It's a bus lane again. Yeah, it says bus lane, but there's cars in there,
Right.
and from my knowledge,
Turn right.
no cars can be in a bus lane. The only vehicles that can be in a bus lane is, well, a bus.
Turn right.
So yeah. The GPS told me to change over as well, but I was already on the other thing. Yeah, here they come. A few cars in the bus lane.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
I really wish I had more things to talk about because this is just going to be boring now. But here we are, heading out of Dublin. A few more scenery points, like a housing estate. And the majority is just, you know, all like trees and stuff. But it looks a lot better than the base game. Like the trees are a bit more sporadic and they're, you know, not always in the same place.
Continue straight. Then, turn left.
Weird roundabouts as well, just, you know.
Turn left. Then, continue straight.
Just be a bit more creative
Continue
as well, that you have
straight.
to,
Then, turn left.
you know, so they can have more roads, I guess,
Turn left.
to make this game just a bit more impossible to complete. But here we are though, onto the motorway, so we can really get our foot down now and yeah, get up to some speed and not being stuck in traffic. But this is the boring part. I want to show you guys what ProMods have added. Well, I suppose you don't see that every day. Like, you just look over and you can instantly see, you know, buildings and stuff. Like, that ain't in the base game. If you're on the motorway in the base... ProMods in... A motorway in ProMods is better than a motorway in the base game. Because in the base game, it's just a single carriageway, mainly. Or sometimes double. And all you can see around you is trees. Nothing else. But this one, if you look in a direction, you can see a few, you know, buildings and stuff.
Keep left. Then, take the exit on the left. Take the exit on the left.
That's a difficult junction to get out of. Limerick, along the N7 apparently. Is the N7 a real, you know, road in Euro Truck? Come on, mate! Come on, mate! Honestly, when they see a truck indicating, they should move over to the other lane to let me merge into my lane. That's what I'd do if I was, you know, in a car travelling down. I saw just, you know, like a massive truck just come on and then start indicating. I'd move over after judging it was safe to do so. There was no cars in the fast lane for him, so he could have, you know, gone onto the fast lane and let me merge into my lane rather than just, you know, hogging the inside lane, whatever this lane's called. That's called the fast lane or outside lane, I think. This one's just called the inside lane. The slow lane, the loser lane, as Michael McIntyre would call it. I must say though, the game is seeming a bit jumpy for me at the moment. However, the frame rate still suggests it's at full 60. I mean, you guys probably can't see anything. For all I know, you probably could just be seeing a black screen for all of this. Now, I'm fairly confident you can see this. But whether how good the jumpiness of the video will come out on the video, I don't know. Into the final couple of hours, though, of our journey. Is it me, or has ProMods improved the sky textures? Is that just me? The clouds just look a lot more realistic, like you've got some dark clouds along the left hand side, bright skies, and a few, you know, white clouds on the right. In the base game, I haven't seen anything like that. It's probably because, you know, the motorway is just boring, and in ProMods I've only just, you know, taken a sec to, you know, look at the sky. And I don't know if that is in the base game or not. I'm pretty confident it isn't, because if it has done, I probably would have said something about the clouds by now after doing 2 seasons of the trucking career. But yeah, I've not seen that for a long time. I don't even think that was in the last version. I've only just noticed that. That is awesome. ProMods just honestly makes everything look a lot more realistic. It's so good. I'm still waiting for that mod where the time in the bottom right, like when it says, you know, an hour left. Obviously that's not real time, it's in-game time. And a mod I really want is real time. So like you can set your time zone in the game. So obviously for me it'll be BST. And then it will show me like the real time. So then you guys can actually know, you know, so you guys can actually know when I'm recording these stuff. And it'll actually show you the actual time remaining, like in real time. An estimated time, real miles as well. But I know, like, this is only really a simulation. Obviously it doesn't take, you know, an hour to get from here to Limerick as it would do in real life. But it would just be awesome to, you know, have just like, you know, a real time thing. I know it'll be hard to implement because obviously they add the time of the ferries. And I'm not saying you have to, you know, it's not like if you're playing a Euro Truck Simulation game, it won't take the real time to get from A to B. And, you know, I'm not saying when you get on the ferry then you have to literally wait for that amount of time on the game to then, you know, get on with your journey. I'm not saying that at all. Just talking about, you know, that could merge in with the time and actually mess it up a bit. And also they can't really guarantee as well the actual time, because obviously we were in stop-start traffic around Dublin, and yeah, that's that'll add more time. But then again, it will add more time onto the base time, wouldn't it? So I really don't know if a mod like that is ever going to come out on Euro Truck. I'd love there to be one, but I don't think there is actually going to be it. Because as I said, about the different things. Got a forklift on the back of your trailer. Can we see any more buildings? There was a building over there. Got a fuel station over there on the left. A lot better than the base fuel stations in Euro Truck. That light in the game is actually quite bright.
Keep left. Then, take the exit on the left.
Alright, we're literally near our destination point as well. We're about 20 minutes away.
Take the exit on the left. Keep left.
Approaching Limerick. I thought there was going to be some traffic lights there, but there wasn't. So we've got a bit more driving. We're heading into another city, so I can show you a bit of scenery before the end. Need to drop the speed down though, down to 37 for some reason. Limerick discovered. We've got the discovery, so that's good. Oh, roundabout. The roundabouts can kind of catch you out. Right. It's saying we need to go there, but yeah, we said some discoverables, didn't we? I just remembered that. As you can see, I remember a lot of stuff. Or I don't remember a lot of stuff. That's what I meant to say. Can't even remember how to speak English. There you go. But yeah, let's just go and get these discoverables real quick. Right, a Scania truck dealer that is.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Take the exit.
And this will just be quickly to, you know, do a loop around. It wouldn't make sense, you know, trying to do a U-turn in the agency. What's that? Statoil fuel station?
Take the second exit.
Okay. I don't know if ProMods have made up these own companies or if they are actually, you know, real companies. Is there actually a Statoil fuel station anywhere in the world? I don't know. Like, do they actually have a Statoil fuel station in Ireland? Well, I don't see fuel stations like Esso or Shell and stuff. Well, not for a long time in this game.
Take the exit.
What about the ones? What about the fuel stations like they have at Sainsbury's and Asda fuel stations? Do they have those? man, I really don't know. That'd just be hilarious though, wouldn't it? There's like an actual Asda, you know, depot and then a fuel station next to it. That'll be amazing.
At the
Be
roundabout,
hilarious
take the
and
first exit.
awesome at the same time.
Take the exit.
I can just imagine it now, like, you know, the depot on the right being an Asda, and then just further on down the road is a fuel station. Speeding a bit. Yep, thank you for staying on green light, otherwise we would have had to stop. And we're home dry. Haven't had many issues, have we? I think the only hiccup we've had is getting off the train when we went from Calais to, obviously, to the UK. However, this could be a bit tricky because yeah, our trailer is gonna clip that thing. Let's just do the safe parking. Right. So I think for this, we're gonna need to use that parking lot to turn around because these depots are just insanely tight. So get it through there. Keep it out. Yeah, there we go. Right. Keep it in. And then last minute, swing it round. Swing it right round.
Navigation resumed.
Then keep out. Good. Use everything. Luckily, there's no cars here for us to crash into. Keep it out as much as you can without hitting anything. And then that should line up. That's probably just one way to get in. And then obviously if you're doing the reverse park, you just have to do a bit of manoeuvring. You could also just go in there and then hit reverse and then reverse all the way down there and then, you know, blindside reverse it in there. Be a bit hard to do, but yeah. There we go. We're here in Limerick. Excellent rating. That's good. £14,000 in the bank and 1,000 XP. Brought us up another level. We've got 2 points on long distance and 1 point on high value and fragile. I think we'll go for another long distance just to see if we can get a bit more longer jobs. Well, mainly just a few more higher paid jobs. So let's apply that. There we go. And the game is taking a bit of a while to, you know, just lag out. There we go. We're now over 100 frames a second. Let's just have a quick look in the job market to see what types of jobs we could get in the next episode. Let's just have a look on what we can, you know, get after the game lags for a bit. There we go. So, London to Geneva. Okay, we're starting to get across ferry trips then. I suppose that could be a good one to do in Switzerland. Portsmouth, Limerick to Portsmouth. Again, taking the same Ireland roads. I'd like to go to Ireland if we can. Like, I'd like to stay in Ireland maybe. Go up to Iceland. That'd be awesome. France to... Well, France, but I thought that was Italy. Paris to Munich. Staying in the same place. Got France to France. I don't think we might get any things down to Spain. Again, Dublin and stuff for Limerick. Because we're now in Ireland, we kind of get a load of jobs that start in Ireland, I think. To Galway. Ooh, that could be an interesting journey. London to Galway. It's not as much as, you know, Calais to Limerick, but that could be a good job. Although the trip time suggests it's actually longer. Yeah, we've got a few good jobs we can take. There we go, Dover to Galloway. That could be a good thing to take in the next episode. A next-gen Scania R. That's awesome. So yeah, I'm going to leave this episode here. So I hope you guys did enjoy this episode of The Trucking Career. Leave a like if you did enjoy it. Subscribe for more. Become a channel member as well if you want to. And I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. But until then, take care and peace out.